What is up, bros and broettes? I'm Inkslasher, and welcome to another episode of Top 5 Emblems. This is a series where we look at the best emblems, breaking them down to numbers 1 through 5. Pretty straightforward. So, if you would like to submit your emblems, if you would like to submit your paint jobs, the way to do so is on Twitter. Now, my Twitter link is down in the description, or it's at Inkslasher. This week we have 5 really amazing emblems. Now, the top 3 emblems this week are all through people who have actually been on this show before. 3 people who just create tons and tons of absolutely amazing emblems. In fact, the top 3 emblems on this list were so hard to decide which ones were the best. I want you to let me know down in the comment section below. Let me know in the comments whether you agree with the order I put them in, or let me know whether you'd put them in a different order altogether down below. But without further ado, let's get into looking at these amazing 5 emblems. Coming in at number 5 this week, we have some booty. Now, this is created by Yeti Machete HD, and that name just kind of has a ring to it. I like it, but we haven't had booty on the show in a while, so I thought we'd bring some back, and this may be the best bum we have seen on this show ever before. Now, aside from the junk in the trunk, there is a lot to look at on this one. There's some nice shading off to the one side to make the booty look nice and curved. On top of that, there's a nice little thigh gap with a kiss on one of the butt cheeks. It makes you wonder, which team is she batting for? But aside from that, this is very well done, and if you would like to make this emblem, I'll leave his YouTube down in the description. He actually has a tutorial of how you can make this one for yourself. The next one here is sent in by Raymond Kirshner, or Rayman Saxman on Twitter, but this one's a Buy the Stoned Derp on PS4, and this is obviously Kirby. Now, I love this one for a couple of reasons. I've seen a lot of Kirby emblems on Black Ops 3, but I love this one because it actually shows the landscape of the Kirby universe. This is actually what Kirby video games look like, even down to the small detail like the grass. That is literally what the grass looks like in the game, and I love to see that really brought over into the emblem. Also, there's great shading, great lighting, and all around looks absolutely perfect, like it's almost a picture out of the video game itself, and that's what I like to see. So very well done. Now, this is where things began to get very difficult. The next 3 emblems are all absolutely amazing and next to impossible to put in the correct order. So let me know down in the comment section below which order you'd put them in, but this one right here is obviously the Raygun, and this one was sent in by Elusive Dream Emblems, and we've actually seen this guy on the show before make just as equally as amazing emblems. Now, I love all the detail into this, like absolutely everything, to the iron sights built in on the Raygun, to like the back part where you see the little wires on the butt of the gun. Everything about this is perfectly done, and I love this. Now, I know he only has 64 layers to work with, but I'd love to see some sort of background on it. He probably ran out of layers, so couldn't do it, but overall, I thought it was incredibly well done, incredibly detailed, and definitely looks like a Raygun. So very well done, Elusive Dream Emblems. At number 2 this week, we have one that was very clearly playing into me, because this is from my favorite movie of all time, Inception. Now, this is by Investor Emblems, and he actually sent me a bunch of emblems which were all extremely well done, but this one was my favorite for the main reason it's from Inception, but also it's very well created. Now, this is probably the most iconic scene from the movie, the very end, where you finally find out whether he's actually been in a dream this entire time or not. And this is what this emblem is from. Now, I could go on for hours talking about whether the top actually falls over or not, but that's for another day. This scene right here is perfect. I love everything about this emblem. First of all, you put a shadow underneath the top, which looks fantastic. You can see the wood grain of the table underneath it, which I have no idea how you did, but very well done. And finally, and most importantly, you actually made it look like the top itself is spinning with like blurring layers and light. I have no idea how you did it, but it looks incredibly well done. As soon as I saw this, I instantly wanted to go and watch this movie one more time. So very well done. You did a great job on this emblem, and you sent it to the right person, because frig, I love this movie. Coming in at number 1 this week, we have an emblem by N97. You may actually recognize this guy. He is the guy who created the Deadpool emblem from a couple of weeks ago, the absolutely amazingly detailed Deadpool emblem. Now, this one is amazing, but for a completely different reason than the Deadpool one. This one, it has 2 things. It almost looks 3D, and it's because of its incredibly good sense of depth. And what I mean by this is when you use a good DSLR camera, it blurs out the background and makes the foreground incredibly detailed. In this emblem, you can see the ghillie suit in the background is blurred out, whereas the barrel and the silencer have an incredible amount of detail on them, giving it this sense of depth and making it look almost 3D. On top of that, you can see the grass, every strand of grass. It just looks incredible, and I think he deserves number 1 this week. But like I said, let me know what you think in the comment section below. Do you think this is the best one? Do you think some of the other ones were the best one? Let me know down below. If you would like to submit your emblems or paint jobs, the way to do so is on Twitter. Get a high resolution screenshot. I can't stress that enough. High resolution screenshot, not like a cell phone picture. High resolution screenshot and send it to me on Twitter. That link is down below. If you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button. I upload new Call of Duty videos every single day of the week, and if that sounds like something that interests you, that subscribe button down below is sitting there with your name on it. So thank you very much for watching. I love every single one of you guys, and until next time, peace out.